Hello, this is Susan Mom, or Mom Susan from Ormsby Farms, and today we're going to be talking about something really gross that we've had to deal with lately, and that would be armyworms.
I'm coming home.
Back in January, I had new sod put in half of my yard, and been trying to take really good care of it because it's very expensive. And about a month ago, I noticed that it was all turning brown. It wasn't green anymore, it was turning brown. And I had no idea what was going on, so I called our lawn service. And the lady said to take a cup of soapy water down in the yard and pour it in a spot in the yard and let her know what happened. So I did that. When I poured it into the soil, these worms started coming up through the soil. It was the grossest thing I'd ever seen. And I told her, and she said, yep, you have armyworms. So I had to make an appointment for the company to come out and spray for the armyworms, which they did, and it killed them immediately. But the fella told me that if it didn't start turning green again within a couple of weeks, to call them and they would refertilize the yard. Today they're coming out to refertilize. We'll go over and look at the yard in just a minute. I don't think it's turning green. There are specks of green, it might be, but it doesn't really look like it to me. So I'm going to have them refertilize it anyways. And then hopefully it will get back to where it was. I asked him where they come from, and he said a lot of people right now have armyworms, and that they come from the sod that comes from South Georgia. And it doesn't happen on a yearly basis. It just occurs every once in a while. But at least the stuff they put on it will kill it. And the armyworms don't kill the grass. They just suck all the chlorophyll out of the grass, I guess. Now, I know that we had a lawn service come in, but I know that there are a lot of people who want to do it the organic way. And I've written down 3 things that you can use that will kill armyworms. It's neem oil, saw suds, and BT. And Casey uses all 3 of those on our garden area. And it seems to help the plants a lot. When this happened, I said to Casey, email Andrea and Ben and see if they know what these are and how to treat them. And literally that day we noticed that they had put out an email about having them and how they treated them. Click up here to watch the video, watch their video on that. All right, let's just go take a quick look at the side. So you see how dry and brown it looks. Even though if you look real close, I can tell now that the ends are starting to turn green on most of them. I'm hoping that's because the worms are dead now. So we'll see. We'll have another video to let you know what it looks like once it's been refertilized. Our garden is doing pretty well. We're really proud of it. Got a big green pepper here, and we've got Roma tomatoes, quite a few Roma tomatoes over here. These peppers, I think these are jalapenos. We've got 4 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're looking really good. We did pull a tomato off of that. We probably need to get some more stakes to hold that up. Over here we have our butternut squash and our pumpkin. And then we've got peppers here, and I've noticed they have a lot of flowers, and there's a pepper there growing, and little buds here and there. Ooh, a lot of little buds on those. Our cucumbers are growing nicely. Looks like that may need to be sprayed because the bottom leaves have little white specks, and Casey sprays them with, I think, that BT, and it clears it up. And then our okras, still producing. We had to move it, so it did well on the move, and I cut 4 or 5 off this morning. And there are still some buds there. We'll be pulling it up pretty soon. And then over here we have our pumpkin. which is doing very well. Thank you for watching. If you're enjoying these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on social media, Instagram and Facebook at Ormsby Farms. Until next video, be safe. Take care.
I'm coming home.
Look up. Look. Casey keeps telling me to do things. Look up at the corner.
No, the garden.
Oh, never mind, the garden.